Hey, what's good, Taurus? I'm starting with your mid-October love reading because you have the highest views. So, I'm happy that the messages seem to have resonated. So, if this is your story, please do like, share, and subscribe. This will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for mid-October 2020. I'm going to start with an oracle for the overall energy. We're going to do a 5 card with an overall. We're going to look at the past, the current energies, the blockage, your hopes and desires, as well as your fears. We'll do a line for you and a line for your partner, as well as clarifiers. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, October, mid-October 2020. Please, if these messages do resonate with you, like, share, subscribe. And a fiery climax approaches. Fiery climax approaches, dear Taurus. Full moon in Aries, which we just had, October the 1st, if I'm not mistaken. So, it seems to me it would make sense that you have the highest views. This would have just happened for you. And throughout the month, these energies would be playing out for you, approaching the full moon in your sign, which is at the end of the month. So it doesn't surprise me whatsoever that the messages seemed as though they resonated. All right, so let's get it going. 5 for you, 5 for your partner. Energies do go both ways. Use your intuition as you see fit. I will show the cards. 2, 3, 4. Setup doesn't necessarily seem like it's going to work out very well. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your overall energy, Taurus, is strength. Leo energy. 5 of Wands in the reversed. Having the strength, I recall you had plot twist for October overall, so there was a twist in the fate of events. So you have strength here with the 5 of Wands in reversed. Coming to terms with letting go of conflict, having the strength to do so. All right. Your past energy is the 7 of Pentacles, which is earth energy, your element. Asking yourself, should I continue to invest in this situation? What is my return if I invest? What am I going to receive? Your partner's coming up with the 5 of Swords in the reversed. Very similar to the overall energy of the reading. No longer wanting to fight, no longer wanting to have a mental combative energy. Okay, going back and forth, tit for tat, wanting to release that. Hence, your past energy is also questioning whether or not you want to continue to invest physically, go into altercation, and they want to remove themselves with mental argumentative anguish. Okay. Currently, you're at a 10 of Pentacles. So you're in a very good energy of basically having it all together. You're definitely the master of your suit here. I'm sensing, given the fact that previously you had basically written a pro and con list, or at least went over it in your head with the checks and balances, whether or not, you're going to continue to put your eggs in this basket. And so, having had done so, you're now at a 10 of Pentacles. You are now established with the ability and capability of recognizing how you should move forward, okay, whether it's with this relationship or in other areas of your life. They are currently at a 7 of Wands, so they're defensive, defending their higher ground, either defending their place in this relationship, or defending other areas of their lives in order to remain here in this position with you, okay? Your blockage here is the King of Swords in the reversed position, okay? So given the fact that they are previously the 5 of Swords in the reversed, both swords energy, so it's air energy, it's communicative energy, it's higher mind, awareness and clarity. They wanted to let go of fighting and miscommunication, a lot of mental anguish and worry, and so there could have been a lot of fighting and arguing. Okay, they wanted to let go of this in the past, and here you are with this blockage. So either you've cut them off, okay, or you're cutting off communication, or there's some blockage as it relates to truth and higher clarity and understanding as to where you're currently at in the relationship, because they're coming up, their blockage is the 9 of Swords. So there seems to be a lot of obstacles in the relationship relating to communications and misunderstandings. They have sleepless nights, they have concerns, depressive energy, worrisome energy, okay? Your hope and desire here is the 9 of Wands, which is considered the wounded warrior. All right, so your hope and desire is to be able to maintain your ground. So it's either in this relationship or with the relationship that you have with yourself. I feel as though it has a lot to do with your current position with this 10 of Pentacles. I feel as though you really want to maintain your identity, your stability, your independence, okay? And not let, excuse me, whatever's transpiring in this relationship bring you down, okay? Their hope and desire is the Chariot in reversed. You know, the Chariot in the upright is victory, okay? It's forward movement. It's fast movement. In the reverse position, we're not moving forward, okay? So they hope to be able to move forward. They want to be able to move forward. Somewhere here in their relationship with you, they don't want something to move forward, obviously, with the Chariot in reverse. There's some area here with you they don't want to move forward. Because your fear is the Six of Swords, another forward moving card. And again, more swords, more mental activity. We're in our heads about this and possibly communicating it or not communicating this. There's some miscommunication here with the pair of you as it relates to forward movement. Either literal forward movement, whether or not we're going to literally move or not move, or figuratively, are we moving forward here? Because their fear is the Four of Wands in the reverse position. And they're fearing whether or not the two of you are going to be moving forward as it relates to some celebratory moving in together, marriage, commitment. The 1111 card is soulmate union. So this is very interesting. It seems that overall what I'm gathering here, especially with the Strength card nonetheless, taming, are we communicating properly with one another? Are there hidden motives and hidden desires and thoughts as it relates to whether or not we're going to be moving forward either in a union with a literal geographic move? Are we moving in together? Are we moving toward a union and a marriage? Or aren't we? Seems as though each of you have been questioning whether you should be investing in this relationship, and if so, to what degree. So let's clarify why you are the Seven of Pentacles in the past position. Each of you seem like you're taking a stance, and a firm, affirmative stance on both of your views. I sense a feeling of an impasse here. There's too many cards. Why are you, Taurus, the Seven of Pentacles in the past position? Because of the Four of Swords in the reverse. One more, please. And the Ten of Wands in the upright. I feel as though the two of you have been sitting on this for quite some time. Very slow movement forward, hence this Chariot in reversed. Okay? Because the Chariot, again, is a very fast-moving card. You in the past year, I think, have been, you went in for an extensive period of time questioning whether or not you should invest in this. With the Four of Swords in the reversed, you came out of that period of should I or shouldn't I. With the Ten of Wands upright, it was a long, burdensome cycle of continuing to question whether or not you should invest in this partnership. This is past energies, and with their being, they are the Five of Swords in the reverse position. I feel as though this was just an argumentative energy of going back and forth and questioning the future of this for an extensive period of time. Yeah, waiting, more Leo energy. Doesn't have to be, but they too became very tired of waiting to see where this was going. Waiting for the answer as to see where this was going, and I feel as though it just turned into an argument, a never-ending argument. You're currently the 10 of Pentacles. It was like a cycle of yes and no. Do I stay? Do I go? Where are we going with this? You are currently the 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, a fiery climax approaches. You're the 10 of Pentacles, being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. Again, Taurus, your energy, slow forward movement with temperance, patience. Okay. I feel as though you were very deliberate in, because the Knight of Pentacles, when they finally do get to their destination, they do so deliberately, okay? They do so deliberately and with care and consideration, but this Knight is stopped in its tracks because it looks both ways before but it gets there. So again, in the past you took stock, you chose wisely, dotted your I's and crossed your T's. It's exactly what the Knight of Pentacles does. You mastered your element of earth with such patience and modesty, temperance, 1 foot on land and 1 foot in the water, right? With divine intuition, temperately, moderately, 1 foot in front of the other, okay? With wisdom and clarity. But the way in which you've done it, I feel as though wasn't fast enough, right, for your partner. So even though you did it with such balance and grace, I feel as though it just clashed. There was a personality, what's what I'm trying to personality conflict between the two of you. So they're currently at a 7 of Wands, feeling on the defense. And again, energies go both ways. Feeling, maybe oppressed even on the defense, feeling like they have to stand their ground. Why are they the 7 of Wands currently? It seems like ultimately each of you want the same thing, but you're going about it in different ways. I feel like it's like the tortoise and the hare. One of you is the tortoise at one point, one of you is the hare at another point, and you just can't catch up to speed with one another. Here they are feeling like the wounded warrior, very constantly in battle. It's like the pair of you are always, you're fighting for the same thing, but at different times. Again, I feel like it's just the two of you just can't seem to get on the same page, on the same timeline. Your blockage is the King of Swords in the reversed. This is poor communication, miscommunication, nasty communication, lack of truth and clarity and higher knowledge. This is a blockage between the two of you, and this is causing their blockage. More swords energy, lack of sleep, worry, confusion, possible heart blockage, depression. Why are you the King of Swords? The King of Swords, the blockage in the reverse is because of the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and this is your energy, Taurus. pages or messengers, immature, I hate to say immature, but just young. In the reverse position, messages, communication is just not, is not, with this blockage, coming out properly, or it's not being delivered or received in the right manner. And with the Queen of Wands in the reverse position, again, you could be dealing with a fire energy, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. In reversed, it's just communications and messages aren't being received in the upright, okay, for whatever reason. Your partner here is the Nine of Swords in the blockage. This is the blockage. We can't get through this, yeah, because they want a new beginning and they want it from you. This is your energy. This is Pentacle energy, all right, Taurus. So they feel blocked, that they're not receiving this seed of growth. They're not receiving the Ace of Pentacle. Ace is turning into the 10 of Pentacle. Here is where you're currently at, right? Again, you two aren't on the same place, I feel. They are upset that they're not receiving what they feel they want to receive from you, is this Ace of Pentacle, this hand of God, this gift from God, this new beginning, this engagement, this stability, this foundation with you, commitment. Okay, yeah. At one point, with the Emperor in reverse, it's your way or the highway, or their way or the highway, okay? One or both of you having felt left out in the cold, all right, at one point. Control, someone always needing to feel in control, not meeting halfway, not lack of compromise, with the Emperor here in reversed. Your hope and desire is the Nine of Wands. Again, warrior energy. Having come so far, it's an energy of completion. Not quite a 10. Feeling that, you know, because your current energies here, of having had the patience and, you know, deliberately making decisions as needed to get to this place, feeling as though you stuck it through, especially with Temperance, right? Doing everything you could to be the master of your element. Although the both of you definitely butting heads, major, have been. Neither of you are getting what each of you feel as though you wanted to receive here. Your hope is that you will, or that you've done everything that you could with the wounded warrior here, the Knight of Wands. Nine of Wands. Why the Nine of Wands? For Taurus, hope, desire, wish. Fiery climax approaches. Interesting. This is keeping you now at a Nine of Swords. This is where your partner's blockage is, okay? Yet you're defending your stance too. I feel as though you've done everything you could and you're surrendering. I feel like you're at a place of surrender, right? With the Six of Wands in reversed. I feel as though you are just turning this over and kind of letting go with the Strength card here and the Five of Wands in the reverse being overall energies. Saying, you know what, I'm just going to release this and what will be will be. That is basically where you're at with your hopes position. Because it's also causing you now a Nine of Swords energy of, I just, you know, I'm sick at night over this. They're the Chariot in reversed. I mean, this is their hope and wish and dream. I feel as though part of this has to do with them not wanting you to move on. They don't want themselves to move on with the Chariot in reverse. I mean, this is their hope, right? Their wish, their dream. No forward movement, you know? So I feel as though they don't want you to move on. They don't want to move on. Part of them wants to be able to break through these blockages here. Because obviously one of the reasons they're a Nine of Swords is because they're hoping for this new beginning with you, you know? So they hope to pierce through this miscommunication, this misunderstanding as it relates to messages and reversed emotions and this control, this power play between the two of you. Okay, why the Chariot in reverse? With this fiery climax approaching here, and your full moon coming up at the end of the month, and us moving into, thank you very much, Spirit, and us moving into eclipse season, November and December, I feel as though a lot of this energy is going to be exhausted. They are indeed the Chariot in reverse because of the Nine of Pentacles in reversed. They do, they validate, Spirit validates that they don't want forward movement. Their hope and prayer, their hope, their dream, their desire, whatever the case may be, they're hoping that you don't move on and they don't move on either, because they don't want to be single outside of this relationship. They definitely don't, and they don't want you to be either. They want to maintain some sort of connection with you to be able to break through this. They want and hope for a resolution. They want to break through this climax. They want to be able to resolve this with you. Yeah, because of Three of Swords, they want healing from this. They're hurt. They're hurt and they want healing. Whatever external forces are causing this situation, they want to be able to heal this. Your hope, your fear is, your fear, your worry, your concern is whether or not you can move on with the Six of Swords. You're fearing whether or not you could turn your back and move on from this, whether it be whether or not you can move to calmer ground, whether or not you can communicate, because swords are communication, whether or not the two of you can just resolve this. That is your fear. Can this even be resolved? And the overall energy strength. So, I think pair of you, both of you are definitely asking for strength, choice. You're fearing making the wrong choice. You're fearing perhaps whether or not they will make a choice that I mean, that's the fear here. Choices. Your past energy had everything to do with choices. With the Seven of Pentacles, do I invest? Do I not invest? I feel as though that past energy created, you know, that long, extensive, we sat on that past energy for far too long is really what was the segue and preface into this fiery climax ensuing in the first place. So this is your fear now, moving away, the ability or inability to be able to do so and making a choice, maybe a choice between two, okay? A choice between two. This could have been a third-party situation. One more. Thank you. And if you do, whatever choice that may or may not be for you, do you lose your Ten of Pentacles position? Again, that's where you're currently at with the Ten of Pentacles. And as it was stated, Spirit had me mention, I feel as though you are doing everything you can to maintain your power, your position with this Emperor in reversed, your identity, whatever that may mean for you. One more. There's something, this is the wounded warrior. You're getting, both of your energies are receiving this. There's something about this relationship that has a lot to do with external factors relating, very well could be money, it could be whatever it is. Yeah, and the Queen of Pentacles. Again, your energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You're fearing if you stay in this relationship, you might lose something outside of it. There's something going on there, all right? They are fearing Four of Wands. Now, if this is a marriage, okay, you might, you know, it could be one of you are fearing if you divorce, you're going to lose money, or if you make a decision to leave one partner for another. I mean, again, it's checks and balances, right? You have to take it how it resonates with you. They're definitely fearing the loss of what could be to what they feel is a twin flame, soulmate, family, union, bond, you know, everything that what the Four of Wands signifies. Freedom, liberation, and they could very well feel that you and the connection with you, excuse me, makes them feel, yep, liberated. The three of Cups is celebration. The Four of Cups in the reverse position is loss of opportunity, loss of choice, chance, option, not offering the cup of love, right? Feeling rejected, feeling, you know, they are fearing that they'll lose you ultimately, and very well too that they'll lose you to a third party. And here in your fears, it seems as though it's very well possible you're fearing either you making a choice with another option, or should you make a choice with another option and walk away, you might gain monetarily someplace else and lose out on one. Again, it has to do with checks and balances. And they're fearing the same thing. For them, though, it's not so much money, I feel. For them, it's more love. Ooh. Yeah. Definitely third party. Could be work. Definitely could be partnership of some sort. But there is some sort of toxic, karmic, lower level energy. This is a karmic situation that is interfering what it seems to be, hence the strength, the necessity for strength here, the necessity for temperance. So, and this is in the fear section too. So the devil has everything to do with fear, ultimately. So someone could be obsessing so much about the loss of this, and fearing maybe so much about possible potential with all of these threes on your partner's end, nonetheless. Okay, that, I mean, there's so many threes here. It's ridiculous. I wonder if there's... Yeah, we even have the Three of Wands in the previous, and this is the past position of your partner. Okay, so the threes are written throughout, and that's what seems to be the inability to have forward movement. So this fear, in the fear's position, and you can see even with the devil there are three. So that's what I have. I hope it was helpful. This comes down to the both of you really getting into the heart of the matter and into the hearts of oneself and each other, and piercing through some blockages and really getting clear as to what it is each of you wants. So I hope that was helpful, and please do like, share, and subscribe if it's your story. And until next time, I wish you luminous light, love, and blessings always. Peace.